Hey guys, back here with another game review for you all. Now this is a game I have been dying to play ever since it was announced during a Nintendo Direct months back. Astral Chain is a Nintendo Switch exclusive made by Putnam Games, the same team behind Nier Automata, I believe that's how I pronounce the game's name, and Bayonetta. Though what really got me excited was knowing it was being supervised by the creator of Devil May Cry, and as you all know, I love Devil May Cry. Anyways, to the plot. Astral Chain takes place in 2078 and humanity is on the brink of extinction. Most of the humans live on a place called the Ark, which rests on a man-made island. The world is under attack by creatures known as chimeras, which attack from a different dimension known as the astral plane. You play as a character only known as the detective and work for a corporation known as Neuron. You are pretty much part of the Neuron police task force that goes out to fight the chimeras while also investigating using forces known as legions. And after some things go down, you're essentially one of humankind's last remaining hopes for taking out the chimeras, and that is the most I'll say without going into spoiler territory. So to put it bluntly guys, Astral Chain kicks ass. This is a game that from the second it starts, you are put on a really cool on-rail sequence that puts you right into the center of just insane action. And knowing that it was made by Putnam Games, I was always excited for this, but the moment that I started the first mission, I knew I was in for something special. Starting with the plot, Astral Chain's plot is pretty simple. You become the last remaining hope of humanity. It's the type of plot that's been done many times before, but what separates Astral Chain from so many other games is the personality and heart, the characters, side quests, and the game's charm. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys, before I had played and beaten Astral Chain, I had not beaten a single other game made by Putnam Games. Like I had played Vanquish, I had played a little bit of Bayonetta and Nier Automata, but I had never actually beaten the game. But if you guys haven't, I feel like that Astral Chain is a great starting point coming from a newcomer such as myself. And the thing I love the most with the plot is that even though humanity is on the brink of extinction, the people in that planet are still full of hope and a grim future. One moment you'll be in a conversation with a character about the world ending, and then the next moment you'll be talking to a person in a dog mascot costume trying to cheer you up. Is it goofy? Yes. Does it work though? Absolutely yes. And while the story may be simple, how it progresses from the character development and the plot itself, let's just say by the ending, my jaw dropped. Getting into the graphics and the art style, Astral Chain is an excellent looking game. Now since this is a Switch exclusive, I wasn't expecting this game to have graphics on par with, let's say, a game on PS4 Pro or Xbox One X or a PC, but I was still blown away that this is a game that you can not only play at home, but you could take this game on the go. Seriously, we do not deserve a game that looks this good on the Switch. Astral Chain has a very vibrant and saturated color palette to go with the tone of the game. Also, the designs of the characters and especially the monsters. The enemy designs of the legions are amazing, and something else I have to praise here is the variety of the enemies. When it comes to the worlds especially, I loved how different the real world and the astral plane looked, and also the scale of this game is insane. There is a particular boss battle that has the scale of a boss from Devil May Cry 4. It is that cool. Though out of all the things I loved about the game, the thing I loved the very most was the combat. Astral Chain at the moment is the best action game of 2019. The combat of the game was so insane that I could not put it down, and I was literally almost up until 5 in the morning one night because I was that addicted. Now remember when I said that Trover Saves the Universe takes the concept of controlling two characters at the same time? Astral Chain takes that concept and pushes it even further. You're essentially tethered to a legion when it assists you in the game in many sorts of ways, with how you do puzzles, doing cases as a police officer, and the combat especially. And something I loved the most about the legions was the variations. You have a sword-based legion, an arrow-based one, melee-based, a beast legion, essentially one that carries a big great sword, which is kind of your shield legion as well. Not only that, but you can change legions on the fly at one point, which makes the combat so much more satisfying. You can chain enemies, send them back flying, and pound enemies to smithereens. Another thing that I really dug about Astral Chain was the music, and I loved especially even more so was how the music changes depending on what's happening in the game. Let's say, for example, we're at the police station, there's a nice hub style music going on. The more dramatic scenes have more orchestra music, while the battle scenes, the boss battles particularly, have this epic metal music. And I gotta tell you guys right now, there's a particular battle with the music that's so epic that I want to download it right now just thinking about it. I don't know why I haven't already. Now, unfortunately, I do have a few issues that hold this game back. One being that the protagonist you choose doesn't have any speaking lines. Now, to be fair, the game around your protagonist has an amazing personality, but your character doesn't have really anything to say minus a few grunts in combat. Another thing is that at one point in the game, the pace kind of slows down when I thought it was going to go full on pedal to the metal. While I completely get why it was doing this, at the same time I couldn't felt that the momentum almost completely stopped. And the last thing might be more personal preference, but during a particular boss battle, the music being played took me out of the epicness of a scene, because what was going on was amazing, but then the moment the music came on, I just thought, oh, alright. Overall, nonetheless, Astral Chain is a kick-ass ride from start to finish. From the simple yet epic story, the insane combat, the beautiful art design, and the awesome music, Astral Chain is the kind of game that is a system seller. All in all, I'm going to give Astral Chain a 9 out of 10. If you have a Switch and you don't have this game, buy it right now. Otherwise, you are missing out on an awesome action game from one of the best developers out there right now. Alright guys, and that is going to do it for my review of Astral Chain. Please comment out and let me know below. Did you guys pick up the game yet? What did you think? Did you love it or did you even hate it? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat and Stardust. So if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links and the usernames are in the description below. I hope y'all enjoyed my review of Astral Chain. If so, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell for whenever a new review of mine goes live. If you guys want to see any of my previous 2 reviews, please click on either on the left or right side of the screen. And of course, until my next review, I'll see you guys next time.